Good afternoon. This is Wayne with JIS Trucking Road Grading. We're up here on the mountain job. We got everything graded out and done as far as the grading part. I'm up here today just going to walk the road down and do some measuring. Up there's the upper house site. There's the lower one. Everything looks pretty good. Like I say, I'm up here measuring the road for stone. We've got to get him a price on this and how we're going to do it. But here's the upper house site, and the road went down. It's going down through there. Seems like all the water breaks worked out pretty well. Got a few that's needs a little attention, but I think what we need to do is put a few guardrails in. I like using those quite a bit. That just kind of helps get the gravel off get the water off the road and the gravel. Kind of fix that there with my foot. Make water go on down the ditch. But I'm pretty satisfied with the way everything turned out. The switch back here, we put a lot of dirt into this, raised it up. We'll have to come back in before we put gravel down, kind of give it a little bit of smoothing. I'm going to try to estimate how much it is down there. I think it's going to be 2,500 feet maybe. I might be wrong. We'll see what it looks like when we get to the bottom. We hit a rock right there where that tree is. I'd like to got that curve out of it, but that's kind of the way it had to go. I should have brought me a shovel. Kind of clean them water breaks out. I wish we could have had a little gentle rain the other night and kind of settled everything, but late Sunday night we had a pretty good gully washer. But overall the roads held up pretty good. I noticed all the pipes, they've carrying the water like you're supposed to. I was going to bring the GoPro with me and I forgot it, which I didn't think I was coming up here today. It was in the neighborhood. I had to bring an estimate for a house site that we're going to do. The guy so he could give it to the finance company. Here's his tent site. And you can go to his channel, I believe it's LE Towers, and follow this build. He's got several videos of the road before we started. And it's a good reference to go to. Plenty of deer tracks. Look right here. Deer everywhere up here. But we've got the road angling towards the ditch line. As you can see, the water's been going down through it like it's supposed to. And what I was talking about, putting these cross drains in with these guardrails down through the flat part, you're getting a little bit of drainage down through the middle of the road. Like this section right here if we had 2, maybe 3 guardrails across it. After we get the stone down, that stone will kind of absorb a little bit of the water, and then when it starts getting more on it and it starts running, he'll hit those guardrails and put it into the ditch line or off the bank, or how got it turned. But most of this was going to go towards the ditch line. This one done real good here. Caught all the water. Right here is our second pipe. It washed through it good. Went and done well. This road has got so much rock in the dirt where it's washed it off, it looks about like it's already been gravel. That water break down good. And then another pipe right here. And it's also done well. Got all that in. And that water break done what it's supposed to do. But yeah, we're excited about this road. When we started off with our older machine, the 50 Hitachi, and we had a 75 Kubota skid steer in it there for a couple of weeks. Then our machine went down, so I went the skid steer and took it back because we wasn't getting to use it much. We got back on it and finished it up in that one video that I made. Let me get this water in right here. Get it going into the ditch line. It don't take much to get water started. And we stayed off of this all through the winter and come back about 3 weeks ago when we had the new machine, the end mower, and had the tractor. There's a little waterfall. I have a spring that's way up on the mountain, and I think we may try to tie into that spring up on the mountain where it's coming out at, and get them some water to their cabin side out there. This switchback right here, we cut it down a lot. It was pretty steep up there, and we cut that steepness out of it and cut this down right here just a little bit. Still steep, but if I remember right, you can see the rock right here, how rocky it is. But if I remember right here was a place that was pretty rough with a four-wheel coming up. Pretty bad bend, and I know that other place down there was too. But this switchback here, later on, if we do some more work up here, we might try to, which I know we hit solid rock in that corner right there, and that's just kind of at a standstill. If I could make it in my crew cab diesel pickup, I think nobody else should have a problem. I've had Dad's F350 up here, 2-wheel drive, and I could not believe it. We brought that. I started in up here, and I thought, well, I'm just gonna go see how far I can get, because I figured down here this first switchback and I'd have been done. That thing just kept it going. It must have a positive traction rear end in it. But it's a Power Stroke 6-speed truck. I just kind of put it in first gear and it spun, but it went on. I was impressed. Oh, did I brag on a Ford? I didn't mean to. But yeah, it's a pretty awesome old truck. We use it quite a bit. Matter of fact, use it tomorrow probably. Right here we was getting a bad water out in the road here. I couldn't find out it's coming down this rock right here. And we ditched this out last Saturday, or not last Saturday, last week before we pulled out of here. And it's dried up good, it's running down the ditch. What did my measuring thing do? Yeah. Hope it don't tear up. These switchbacks, we'll have to add a little more gravel to them, make them a little wider. So whatever number I come up with, I'm gonna add. Ever how many loads? I'm gonna add about 3. And really and truly, you need about a load of gravel in each switchback. Water break done what it was supposed to do. Me and Isaac take the truck on now. I wanted to do this video. I've got a couple of videos in front of this that I'm gonna, before I put this one out, and some of the work we done on it. I don't wanna, as they say, put the cart before the horse. I believe I've messed up on my estimate. Might be closer to 3,000 feet. I might get out to the end of the road. I love this part of the road. It's just kind of a peaceful little shady spot through here. I wish this was all like this right here. this grade and everything, that would be great. But that's what happens when you live in the mountains of western North Carolina. You got to go up a hill every once in a while. Worked on this little bit of road right here the other day before we left. Had a hump out here, kind of graded it down. Still a hump, but as you can see, we was getting into some rock through here. I didn't want to get into all that. There's another one that was kind of solid. Okay, we're at the end of the road. Right there's looking back at it. All right, let's see what we got. You see that or not? Looks like 3,053 feet. A little bit longer than what I thought. All right, well, there's the finished road until we get to gravel on it, and I'll do more videos of that. We'll talk to y'all later.